Hello and welcome to Team Room 1133 Virtual Style. It is my pleasure to welcome you and your students to DeSana and our virtual space. So who am I? Well, first of all, as you can hear from my accent, I'm not from around here. I'm originally from England of Welsh descent, although my father was French, just to add a little nuance there. I'm a second career teacher. I actually was certified in Iowa in ELA, Science and Social Studies. However, here I just do ELA, and I do have my reading endorsement as well. This is my 5th year at DeSana, and when I'm not teaching, I have fun with my family. You see my son, Ben, who was in the Navy. He just got out. He's now at Georgia State. That's my husband, Paul, behind me in the middle. He works for Ryder. And over to the side there is my daughter, Stephanie, who lives in Perth, Australia. I have fun with my puppies. That is Yuffie that I'm holding at the bottom there. Yuffie is a senior citizen. And right above her is our very young and bouncy Toffee girl. There is my horse, Sunny, also known as Diablo del Sol. And as your students have told you, both of those have featured heavily in our work so far. And then I also have a slight obsession with football or soccer. So my husband and I go to all the Atlanta United games, or at least we could when they were happening. We stand in the crazy section. We are season ticket holders. And we also go to all the Everton games, which is my Premier League team, because that's where I'm from Liverpool. And so we support Everton, and we go downtown Atlanta to meet with the supporters group for every game through the season. So it's not just about ELA in our class. As you've already seen, I try and bring a lot of my personality and my life and have the kids share their lives, because it's so much more than just reading or writing. We want to have a virtual space the dragons want to come to. They want to enjoy their time, and they're speaking and they're listening and they're using their skills without even knowing that they are. We're trying to grow a team, virtual and face-to-face, trying to involve the virtual and the face-to-face together with some shared help sessions, trying to have the kids bring in quotes and share reading experiences so everyone can appreciate we are one room 1133. I want to make it a safe, fun place to explore our reading, our writing, and communication skills. And that comes to pass with our live meetings, with lots of jokes as well as work, and encouraging the students to take roles to run the class. I have my volunteer help desk honchos who chat busily each day over what other students are asking. And then I also have my terrific teasers who come up with the jokes that we use in all of our live meetings. And I'm sure some of our students could think of some other roles as well. But it isn't all fun and games. So the plan, the way I have things set up for ELA, is I'm mirroring what we do in class. We have 3 lessons per week, 2 long, 1 short. So we have lesson 1 in An Ideal World goes over Monday, Tuesday, lesson 2, Wednesday, Thursday, and then a shorter lesson to wrap up the week. We do vocabulary and root word on an almost daily basis, and then of course our lesson of the day, which you'll frequently see as a voyage of discovery to encourage independent learning. Our virtual learners are, by the nature of the beast, independent learners, so it's a great opportunity for them to hone those skills. My goal is that we review what they already know, we make those connections, we learn what's new, and we practice. Everything we do is based on the English Language Arts Georgia Standards of Excellence. So we have reading informational, reading literature, writing, and then also our speaking and listening skills. And here's a quick example. Explain how an author develops the point of view of the narrator or speaker in a text. Whereas in elementary school, they typically were noting where and when things happened. Now they need to know that, and they also need to know the why. And that's what changes in 6th grade. We have formatives and we have summatives. Our formatives are the practice work, homework, and so on and so forth in the regular world. In our virtual class, it's those little bits and pieces they use to learn the skills and practice the skills and find out what they know. And then we have our summatives, our actual tests, assessments, and assignments that determine the mastery. The way that we make it work is that the summatives in Mrs. Bryson's class are the entire grade. The formatives we use as information to make sure the students are practicing and doing their work. The students have the opportunity to retake, And our 6th grade standard is in the first semester, they can retake up to 90%. In the second semester, up to 80%. We will set our deadlines, and those will all be communicated. If you see an M in Infinite Campus, it means the assignment is missing. I is incomplete, and X is exempt. In room 1133, my focus is about the learning more than the grades. I don't want to have a competition between students. It's more a question of how can your student be the best he or she can be. Imagine a world where a student never asked, "Is this for a grade?" And imagine a world if you knew your student's strengths and not just a number. Please make sure you check out my grading video in the Parents, Peaks, and Picks folder in It's Learning, and you'll see a little bit more information about the why and how I work towards accomplishing that goal in our class. So how do you know what is going on? Well, first of all, every Sunday, I send an email and it goes to your Infinite Campus email. If you're not getting those Sunday updates, you might want to check your junk mail or you might want to check your Infinite Campus settings because they go out as an email blast and it gives you an idea of what's going on in the week ahead. You can also look in the It's Learning Planner. And if you really like some fun and games, we do have an Instagram account that the kids can follow and we can share pictures. You'll also get e-news every month, which is an update from your each grade. And each content area tells you what's going on in our little dragon world. And of course, the Dragon Digest from Miss North and the team. It's Learning. Use the student login when you go to check. Don't look at the tasks over to the side. Go straight to either resources or plans. You'll see here I've got snaps of the different resources. So here, for example, if you open up a unit, you can see the 1, 2, 3 and the dates that work is due to be done. However, everything is actually due to be submitted by Sunday at midnight because reality is it's a virtual world. If you open each week, you'll see a week overview, and then you'll see each of the lessons within. Sometimes you're going to see examples or exemplars. And then when you go into the lessons, you're going to see all the different tasks. And again, this would be for 2 days. Since it's lesson 1, it would be a Monday and Tuesday assignment. In the plans, you're going to see the exact same setup, but that will just be the single lesson. You'll also see any information about homework. You'll also see information about the unit skills and what we're working on right now. My plan is that our virtual room is a thinking space, and that includes you too. If you have thoughts and ideas, I'd love for you to share them with me. Please remember to encourage your dragon to contact me first, because I love to help our 6th graders learn how to communicate with adults and how to correctly talk to a teacher to get help, support, and to be able to know how to ask questions. Please remember, I was the parent of a middle schooler twice. I've gone through this, an incredibly positive experience with my daughter, a slightly more tricky situation with my son. Thank you so much. I'm so proud to be able to be taking care of your kids virtually, and I hope that they are enjoying the class as much as I am. Any questions, please feel free to reach out. You see my email, and you can see my teacher cell phone number there. I am here to help you and our students in any way I can.